It's week 5 of the NFL, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jets and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They try and run for the first down with Jones. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Jones. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 3. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Darnold. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the first down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
They'll run it here with Jones. The ball comes out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal. But in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the build-up in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. The man is a legend. Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. They'll try the left side with Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Offense. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Will McDonald, there to tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're 4th.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the 1st points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. 2nd and a yard. The master of play action, Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Jets have a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Rodgers to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Darnold to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 1st and 10. Now Jones. Yeah! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Ball start, offense.
Kirsten Darrisaw, the first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. On the ground now with Jones. Down the sideline, inside the 25. They get 18 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Darnold to throw. This one complete to Oliver.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Holding, offense.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll get forward for a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Working free downfield, it is Williams. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Give up the middle with Hall. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. Rodgers gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. More from the International Series in London after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Rodgers now. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough?
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Hall. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Rodgers. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Third and long. To throw is Rodgers. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the second time. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson.
Holding offense.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On the give, it's Jones. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The Jets offense ready to get back to work. Before this next drive gets started, I want to tell you what's coming up in primetime here in Week 5. First week of October. Starts tonight with Sunday Night Football. Memories of the 70s sure to come to mind as the Cowboys and Steelers meet. It's in Pittsburgh at 8:20 Eastern. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. It's the Saints against the champion Chiefs at Arrowhead. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of, That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a complete.
And he will go all the way. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Jets. It's his third touchdown on the year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll look to throw. Third and long. Darnold. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To throw is Darnold. There's Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On second down, it's Darnold. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Darnold. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings will have great field position right around midfield.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Darnold to throw on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Rodgers now. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. To throw is Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Third and long for Rodgers. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. Room to run at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
Here's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Jones. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, 2 big plays, and after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself 1st down inside the red zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. He's got his man, Jefferson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, his hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction downfield by his receivers. But what he's not accounting for is the speed in pursuit of that defensive end. I mean, watch him catch him from behind. He closes that space a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he doesn't have enough time to get the ball out of his hand, and he takes the sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll run it here with Jones. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
At this point in the game, every point matters. Now, after that 3rd down sack, if they can force a field goal attempt, there's a big difference giving up 3 versus what a little while ago looked like an inevitable 6.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. The master of play action, Rodgers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll go again with Hall.
Well, it's clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Now Rodgers. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. We'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. To throw is Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense, and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Rodgers now. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Pass interference. Defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run. He'll work forward, only to about the 18. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he's in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. What a game. This has been back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now Zerline for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will up the lead to 5. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll run here. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. There's that man again, another catch.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. 15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Quick throw, taken in.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A run, it's Jones, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones, touchdown Minnesota. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. They'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. We are set for 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Jones now on 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Jones. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. That's right side and brought in by Williams. This is 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. So a win here for the Vikings. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London.